I'm telling you, wait till you see the dress that she's wearing tonight. It's like if I
On
had a
that note,
penis.
yeah. Welcome to the podcast, the
Yeah.
Gray Pill Podcast. You can find us also on Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram.
And
Definitely hit that
Twitter.
link
I mean, TikTok.
and formerly known as TikTok also. But here representing Angelus, represent for the Gray Pill, along with my wifey Minka, and we have a special guest here, my homeboy Poppy Blanco for his his YouTube platform. Catch him, I think his believe is Poppy Blanco. Am I correct?
I like my name.
It's right. It's right there.
Right.
Hey, I go for Poppy, but Poppy Blanco TV is his YouTube channel. Always a pleasure, sir. And a special guest, Natasha, Ms. Natasha. How we doing, girl?
Great.
Okay. But we have a subject here that I want to bring up. I don't know if anybody heard of the new the controversy with Drake being sued about some hot sauce.
Are you serious?
Anybody hear about Drake being sued in some? I don't know if it's Louisiana. I don't know if it's Texas Pete. I hope it's not one of my favorite hot sauce.
I heard it was a packet.
It was a packet? Oh, so he's
Taco
on ready.
Bell.
Packet.
He's on
Taco
ready.
Bell. Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
exactly. The single on deck, portable. Take it everywhere you go. Situation.
Okay, so it seemed like he was ready. So, but I'm gonna share this video real quick. It's like 3 minutes, and we can react to it. So everybody see what I have to say about it. 1 second.
This better be a good one.
Y'all can see it.
Yeah.
See this? Okay, cool. Starting it up.
Well, we didn't have this on our bingo card for 2022. An Insta model allegedly threatening to take legal action against Drake for pouring hot sauce into his used condom is quite the story. So with that, we want to issue a graphic content warning because this
Stop. That's
story
me.
might be TMI for some. Also, we advise that you only continue on with the video if you're of age to handle more mature topics. Okay, now that you've officially been warned, here's what we know. The IG account Too Much Hot Tea posted details in the caption about what supposedly went down between Drake and the model. The two allegedly met through Instagram and went back to Drizzy's hotel after a party. Too Much Hot Tea specifically alleges they smoked weed for a bit and he asked if she wanted to have sex. She said he was very intent on ensuring things were consensual.
Well, first of all, I want to stop right there and say thank you for making it very consensual.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, you have to, bro. But continuing.
The caption then gets into way more detail about their romantic encounter and some of Drake's, physical attributes, if you get your meaning. We're going to spare you those details. You could read the full account online if you're curious. After that, the IG account shares that once Drake and the model were done having sex, he went to the bathroom to dispose of his condom. This is the part where things get a little hot, and friends, trust us when we say not in a good way. Too Much Hot Tea went on to add that the model fished the condom out the trash, untied it, and put the opening end into her genital area. She was apparently in for a surprise, though, because Too Much Hot Tea explains she said it felt like pouring hot lava into her. Yeah, let this be a lesson to all. 1, sex and hot sauce do not mix. 2, hot sauce is probably best for food rather than anything else. The IG account also wrote that she screamed and Drake ran into the bathroom. He admitted that he poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm. If this encounter is true, we're sure the model and Drake were both in shock and angry to find out what each other had done in terms of the condom. Talk about awkward. Now, the IG model wants to reportedly sue Drake for his actions in the sexual encounter. Oh my gosh, could you imagine how uncomfortable the court proceedings would be? Again, talk about awkward. But Drake doesn't seem to be in his feelings about any of this drama. Champagne Poppy recently flexed on the gram just how much he's ballin'. He captioned his gallery post, "There's a point in the fake it till you make it theory where you actually gotta make it." We even got to see Drake show off his way too sexy abs, stacks of money, and powder blue Mercedes G-Wagon. Oh, there's no more faking it. Aubrey Drake Graham is full-fledged making it. And now he can add Euphoria's successful season premiere to the notch in his belt, serving as one of the executive producers. The second season premiere.
I think we're good, right?
Yep.
Okay. I just sent you a better video, just so you know.
No, that's good. So what's your thoughts on that? Well, we'll go with Natasha since she's our new guest. What do you think about that, Natasha?
I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
I think it's honest. What?
You don't think that he's validated to do something like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I like, wow. That was really smart. That was definitely, I can't believe, like, how did you ever think of that? I mean, obviously only someone who's put in certain, they have to think of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe that's insane. When I heard of it, I was like, wow, immediately my response was, that's so smart.
You know what's weird? A lot of other people. I was watching some of the reactions to that issue. Some saying the opposite. Some saying that why would you do that? You're weird for doing it. That's hot sauce. Blah blah blah. But a lot of people don't understand that. Well, I'm not gonna put too much thoughts on it. But what y'all guys think, Poppy and Minka?
Minka, you want to go?
No, you go first. I would love to go last. I want to hear what you think.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors now.
Whoever even think that this shit is even truth, man, they should go to jail for like 3 to 5 years at least. There's absolutely no way in hell this is truth, bro.
You don't think so? You don't think
I
so?
wasn't sure it was true either because
man.
It sounds like it makes sense.
First of all, this man, Drake is like black and white, right? He more white than black, actually, probably. But look, he's a white Canadian, right? Like, what are the chances this man even like have sauce like that? Number one. Number two, this is after a party, right?
Bro, the dog said he was smoking weed, so clearly this shit been going on before, and it's hit. Like,
hold on.
He found the. Hold on, let me say this. I felt like he found the counteractive counter to turkey basting that majority women does. I think he found the full food.
I want to go with majority.
This is some weirdo shit, bro. This is like a white black Canadian kid. Probably a little weird. He looked weird in a way too, right? He left a party, right? He left a party. This in LA? This happened in LA or something like that?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Okay, whatever happened, it don't matter where it happens, right? He left a party, went back to his hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances this man got a hot sauce on his man purse, whatever he carry on nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
In his pocket. It was a pocket.
Okay, so now this man he's strapped. He got condoms and hot sauce on his package. Okay, he go to the hotel, right? He first of all, which is smart, he made sure that the sex was consensual, right? But at that point, I didn't even want to fuck you. If I have to go through all of that, yo, you might as well bring somebody to be a witness with you at all times. You might as well bring a off-duty police to stand there right there in front of you to watch you fuck. Because Hunger said, like, yeah, he made sure that it was consensual. So you might as well bring a third and fourth party to watch you fuck. So just in case you have to go to court, you got your two witnesses right there, right on deck. Like, yeah, listen, man, they watched the whole show. No girl gonna say no, that's Drake, right? No girl's gonna say no. Girl be like, shit, I don't give a fuck they watch me fuck. This is Drake right here. Right? So look, this man bang her over, give her the business, right?
That was actually written in detail, but go ahead, just like you said.
He said he buzzed, he go to the bathroom. Any human being on this earth will take off the condom and flush it. That's like says after says 101 right there, right? You take off your condom and you flush it on the toilet, right? Some way, somehow, Drake, he butt naked. He go to the bathroom, take out his condom, he put hot sauce on that. You know how hard that is, man. This is after the club, bro. So he put hot sauce in it, and then he tie it up, and then he throw it in the garbage. This is the dumbest lie I ever heard in my life. Like at this point, like you ain't like people insulting my intelligence at this point. You actually think the shit is true.
I'll let you take this, Mika.
No, hold on. It gets worse. Homegirl
I
come
thought
in-
about that.
Listen,
That crossed my mind that most of them usually flush it down the toilet, but I mean that's also like supposedly bad for the toilet. So he
Mhm.
could. I don't remember if it
forget.
was a hotel
Listen,
or his place, but he could care about his plumbing system and maybe
I'd
not
rather
want that
make the plumber
issue at his place.
uncomfortable. I'd rather make the plumber uncomfortable. Call him to my house, fix this thing for $200 than me paying 18 years of child support. I do that all day, every day, right? But look, it gets worse. He left the bathroom, right?
Correct.
Homegirl going to the bathroom. She dig into the garbage
Just a digger,
like a dirty dog.
like a
She
gopher.
found the condom untied and put. She completely missed the part that the condom, the man milk is mixed with some red stuff.
Whole different rainbow.
So she probably think, oh, I got Drake nut plus his blood. She probably assumed that's blood, I guess. I'm thinking that's what she's gonna have to assume at that point. And she turned around and put it on inside of her. Yo, this is dumb, bro. This is such a lie, man. Whoever made this shit up and people actually believe it, they should go to jail or to a crazy house.
You don't
For-
believe it?
Of course, no, man. Come on, yo.
Your
I
thoughts, Mika?
questioned the validity too. I questioned that too. I was
I
like,
question
no,
the
it is true.
validity until it has to do with being in court. Because then you're paying attorneys, then you look like a dumbass. So like I question the validity until she actually took his ass to court.
Yeah, but
Like-
it can sue you for anything.
Right, but the problem is it's so here's the difference. It's like she will always forever now, she will be seen as the girl that A tried to like lock someone down by having their baby. So a trapper. And B, and not the good one, the bad one.
But I
and
don't
B,
think they never. I don't think they never put her information out there yet.
She's
Yes.
under Jenny
yeah,
Doe.
you think that's not gonna happen?
I'm sure it will, but
Yeah,
I'm sure Drake hasn't done it, but I'm sure somebody else will. But she personally haven't done it.
Right,
But
but
the fact is, it's going to be public. It's going to be a public case now.
There you go. So all of that tells me that it is actually something that happened because that's some serious repercussions. You will always be known as the chick that tried to get Drake's sperm and lock him in with a child. And you not only that, but you also tried to sue him after he did some precautional measures to not get a
She
bitch
really
pregnant.
will be the Louisiana hot sauce girl
Well,
from now on.
she better be represented by some sort of hot sauce packet company, like make some sort of monetary value. Like I'm the hot sauce girl. Like here's the
These
deal.
women don't care. They don't
Right,
care. They want to go viral. That's all they want to do. They want to go viral. Look at the girl with the hair glue shit. She became famous out of putting glue.
Bro, you know they gave her another almost like another 30K when she got the surgery and get the glue off and everything else because she got the money and the doctor gave her the surgery for free. And then she had another GoFundMe.
People nowadays do anything for fame, yo. Like
Yeah.
watch. This was gonna happen in the next 2-3 months. It's gonna be a girl that say, I swallowed Drake's baby and I'm pregnant with his twins. And she will sue Drake and actually gonna make the media. Watch.
I really wish I could. I don't want to change this up, but I really wish I could show you an article I seen like 10 years ago of a woman. Her husband was out serving the country and come back, and then she said that she got pregnant by some computer image somewhere, and she claimed and the baby don't look nothing like him, and she claimed that she got pregnant by the little hologram somewhere. I swear to God, it was in a news article. And I was like, this is crazy. I held the clip for a year because I was like, only I can see something like this. But
This is some drugs, my nigga.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. At the end of
where we live in.
what I see at the end of the day is that I know of girls that have tried to do the same thing by people that are celebrities. It's not uncommon.
That's what I'm saying to Poppy. Like I believe it.
All I see is that he has had children or a child at least.
Mm-hmm.
He has already been in that kind of situation, doesn't want to be in it again, knows that there's women that'll call what do we use when it's not consensual, accuse him of having non-consensual sex.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll be believed or something, and he took every freaking precaution to stay out of trouble. All I see is that everything that happened is her fault. I don't see him taking that like you could say he's a weirdo, but he's a rich ass weirdo, and he's been through some weirdos himself, so he's had to learn how to protect himself. That's all I see. I only see him protecting himself.
Minka,
That's it.
baby. That story is the story is a lie. The story is like, yo, I think my kids can make a better lie than that. I'm hoping my kids can like, yo, if y'all think that's true, man. Jesus Christ,
It
like,
sounds like it makes sense, bro. Because I mean, look, think of it. He's a millionaire. He doesn't live. He can't live a normal life, bro. Hell,
Can't.
you and I both know just on a regular street shit. There's people do some grimy stuff. You're like, yo, not her. And then our homeboys or our homegirls come crying to us, be like, oh man, I knew for so long. I didn't believe this and blah blah. I'm like, it's
yeah, but
shocking.
Angelus, I agree with you to that point. But this man, they have sex, and he went to the bathroom. So this guy, when he was butt naked, some way, somehow, he pulled out his hot sauce bottle. what it
It
was?
was a packet.
Oh, it was a packet. Okay, he's
Yeah.
to remind you. I don't know what Dre would be going to Taco Bell for. This is at the hotel, right? You say he was at the hotel.
Yeah.
You think he went to Taco Bell?
I don't
He had
remember.
people- all he has to say, all that the way that he lives his life is, you get this, you get that, make sure that's in that drawer, do this, do that.
Mhm.
You don't have to do anything. He just has to tell someone, make sure there's hot sauce in my bathroom.
That's it.
Bro.
When I get up to the hotel, make sure it's like a hot red.
Why? Listen, a normal nigga would just flush a toilet.
He's not normal, bro. He's
But
not
listen,
Keep
normal.
saying
No, no.
normal.
Let me
He
say
hasn't
this.
been through normal. He's maybe
A normally functioning human being man would just take out that condom,
Is
throw
Kanye
it in the
normal?
toilet, and flush that thing twice.
Is Kanye normal?
he ain't normal. I bet you
Is
he
Jay-Z
learned it from
normal?
Kanye.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You
Is
flush the
Jay-Z
bathroom
normal?
whether you are a billionaire or you got
Is
$3.
Puffy normal?
Listen, it
No.
don't matter what your money studies. You take the condom out and you flush it. That doesn't
That's
change.
bad for the environment, Poppy.
Okay, what you gonna do if you flush the condom? What she can do?
What do you mean what she can do?
We
If
get
you
we
around
You saying that's a
you wanna flush it.
guaranteed? It's gone. Like that's a more
yeah, we get
guaranteed
that.
way.
We get
It's also guaranteed she ain't gonna get pregnant because he put hot sauce in the condom.
Exactly. I'm helping you and me, you baby. I'm helping me and you.
And
No
the
mistakes.
environment.
But it's
But if you just-
100%
be happy-
guaranteed she can never accuse me because there is no nut nowhere. He went to the toilet.
If
She
you
should have
just be
seen
happy,
it was red.
if you be happy
Yeah,
enough
the
to be
color.
that stupid and go out your psychotic mind to dig in the trash,
Mhm.
open up a tied condom, knowing him, he probably put double knots. Or you probably cut it open, decide to ignore the coloring of it, open up your legs and pour and skeet in you. That's on you.
Exactly. He probably
You
double
know-
thought it.
Could have just poured it out into the like not the whole condom didn't have to go
That's too much
into
work,
the toilet,
bro.
but he could have
That's-
just poured out his.
That's so much
stuff.
work. That just
Let
seems
the-
like it's so much
Is
work,
that
bro.
tying knots is more work? Than
I feel
to
like
just
tying
turn
knots
it
is a lot.
upside down.
Well, that
or
mean he
poke a
was
hole
playing
in
with
it,
it.
That's
Well, y'all never
messy.
rip it open.
Ew.
Well, y'all
That's
don't have no.
messy.
Y'all don't have
Rip
no.
it open and let it all go down the toilet.
That's
That's
messy.
even better.
Thank
point.
you.
That's
Just
a
the
lot.
liquid, not even
That's
the whole condom
messy.
didn't have to go down.
That's a lot.
Just
That's
rip it
a
open and
lot.
let-
That's messy.
That's a lot.
That's messy.
Well, she had a long relationship, so I don't know. Maybe
versus
she used to that.
tearing open a packet, squeezing that in there, tying knots.
Make sure to get in there.
I
Make sure
think it's
you
less
got it.
messy.
You got to
You
point
had
out
a
this.
lot. Hold on,
You
damn
gotta
that.
squeeze it.
Hold on, Natasha. So you had a lot of practice of tying a lot of condoms.
No.
Okay. So
Wait,
there you
hold
go.
on.
Oh,
What kind of
Oh.
question was that?
I don't know. You said 5 years long experiences, and you doing a lot. Maybe she had like a lot of experience. I don't know.
With tying off condoms?
Yeah,
No, but
like-
tying a knot in general.
Okay.
Like we all tie knots. Like we all know how. So I just don't see how to just turn the condom over and or rip it open, like break it, tear it, whatever, and let the liquid go into the toilet. How that's more work than
she might
opening
feel
a
like
packet, squeezing
feel
a
like-
packet,
true.
and then tying a knot in something. That actually sounds
That
like
means Dre was in
like
the
three
bathroom
more
for like
steps than
55
the
minutes.
other.
I,
It sounds like three
I think it might. She might felt like she had a fighting chance because it might be in that cold toilet water, so it might save some of the Drake babies versus
No, you would
just.
flush it.
He will be
clean,
gone.
flush it.
listen,
feel
I
like-
just think he's a G. I think he's a
I
real
think
one.
so too. I think
I
so
think
too.
it's
That's
a
my opinion.
lie. That's a lie. And
Even
they-
okay, Poppy, but okay, dismiss the fact that it's a lie. Okay, dismiss
For the
it.
court case.
Imagine that it is real. Imagine, right?
If it's real,
Tell me-
that girl should be put in jail.
100%.
Again.
I agree.
No,
But how
because
much
it's like, yo,
TV is he
what are
on?
you doing, girl? Like,
Oh,
you're
we
like,
know
yo,
that's not gonna happen, bro. Like, let's
Right.
of
let's keep it
course,
real.
but
If the
yeah,
roles reverse, just like if a woman accused another guy of graping, and it comes to find out that 100% it's not true, he just had the stigma of it, and then some, and he'll get to walk around with people just pointing fingers, and he can just show all day, and she'll be like, the other chick will be just walking free, like, "Woo, doo, 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 doo. I'm
it
just that
happens.
girl."
It happens.
Yeah. So
I think the ramification I think the repercussions of her actions should be as severe as raping because that's some
exactly.
serious like what you just tried to do
Yep.
is have a child with someone without consent.
And
Yeah.
I really hope it do go to court
Like that's
because you're
karma.
yeah,
That's the epitome of karma.
I really do hope you go to court because to me that's you're openly admitting that you almost did what you did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What excuse do you have you thought about like what excuse can she come like what excuse can she come out and say that to justify putting that nut full of sauce on her coochie?
Kiki?
I don't
What?
know. I don't
How
know.
could she justify it?
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
what kind of excuse
You
can she come
can't.
out with?
You can't justify that. Yeah,
It's full
exactly.
of
That's
it's full of
messing with
protein.
someone's
I was
life.
trying to rejuvenate.
She probably would grab the gun and like, well, I'm trying to grab it and then it ripped and the nut fall right into my pussy.
Oh my
It's probably like
god.
a technical term for that, like entrapment of some sort to try and basically
Yeah,
lock
this is
someone else into a
crazy,
life they
yo.
never agreed to, into a life they never agreed to. It's so
This
messed up to mess with someone's life like that.
this
Yeah.
story is not true, man. I can promise you that, man. Like, come on, really?
I don't
Drake,
know. We'll see what
hot
happens.
sauce. Everything made no sense in this story. Drake, light skinned Drake,
Bro,
hot sauce,
this life doesn't make any sense. So where are we going with this conversation?
daddy nuts in the condom. In
You
both
keep
of them.
saying light skin. You're part of the problem. Don't say light skin.
No, because it's like, yo, he Canadian, so he from somewhere else. Like, we live two different
Yeah,
worlds.
but I'll say this. I have to
And
say
you
this
keep saying the
because
key words, two different worlds. So it
He's
is makes more sense. It gotta be it gotta be real. His world and our world is
No,
different.
man.
His world and our world different.
Like,
Bro,
if you would have been like, yo, Drake put in,
look me in the eye right now and tell me if you wasn't a billionaire, you wouldn't be living your life differently than what you're living right now. Look me in my
uh,
look me in
I
my
would
eyes.
have.
Exactly. Don't lie to me.
I would have 55 babies if I was a billionaire.
I won't be doing that. But
you'd have 55 packets of hot sauce is what you would have.
I would have a lot of Viagra available, man. I'd be ready to go. Viagra would be my best friend.
But you're
Have
not trying to
55
lose
packets
all
of
that
hot
money. You're
sauce.
not trying to lose all that money and all those
Yeah, at
little
least go to my
situationships.
kids. Who cares?
exactly.
I
Situationships.
just play. No, but if I listen, if you have all that money, you can. It's kind of hard to protect yourself. But look, you might as well just hire a police officer to be with you 24/7. He got the money. He got the money.
Yeah, but
You're like,
everybody
yo,
can't be with
Sergeant, how
him
much
on
you need a
24.
year? 80,000. I'm gonna give you 200. You're gonna work for me, because everybody believe the police, right? They
Yeah, but everybody
always
have
go free.
off days, bro. Like even if you got your entourage, everybody got off days, bro. Everybody got
So,
off days. Sometimes you just want time to yourself. It happens.
and like you, if you are Drake popular like that, I know you got to be extra careful. You might as well videotape all your sex ads.
But
You might
see,
as well.
this literally every time I hear little stories like this is a perfect example why and it sucks because I'm on YouTube right now. I don't want to be rich and famous. I don't want to be that popular. I'd rather be that rich guy who collect cans up and down the road and people just guess and assume. And when they assume shit and they make an ass out of themselves, and I'll come back around, it's like, hey, Natasha needs a new car, and I just buy her car because she actually needs it, and nobody be the wiser. I'd rather be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be
Oh, you
that.
still have a soul.
It sucks.
Ah,
Sucks.
Feel my pain.
the
You want to be rich.
rarity.
Yeah, but I'd rather be that guy. But me personally, I feel that it is true that it did happen with Drake. I mean, we can deal. I believe so because the fact it's going out to court, bro. Like real talk, it's going out to court. So
Yeah, but
her information. I'm telling you,
I
it's gonna be
haven't
that one troll. Go ahead, Natasha.
I haven't seen the proof of a court situation though. They're
That's what I'm
saying it
saying.
online.
She's talking about it. So it's not even him bringing it up. He's trying like it happened and done. I moved on. So she's running her mouth about it. So clearly she said somewhere in the media about it. So this transpired on our end. You know, it got to the point where we got memes of his face on the on a box condo with chili peppers and stuff going around. So
It's so great.
yeah,
It's awesome.
You've seen that,
Yo, but you can
the
take
one where it's
anybody to
Plan
court,
C?
bro. Civil court.
I didn't see that one.
That
I
meme,
seen the
yeah.
one in a box of Trojans with his face, and they got the red condom
I seen
aluminum.
that
They
one.
got the chili pepper on the side. Yeah,
There's another one that's like what looks like the container, what would be, I guess, Plan B, and it says Plan C, and it has like an image of a red hot chili pepper in it, and then on it, and then
I got to
yeah.
find that one.
But you know
That's
what
a
I
funny
hate
one.
about this situation, bro? It's just the fact now. Let's just say it's true because I know 100% it's not. But let's just go with it, right?
Mhm.
Now this girl gonna be famous because she ain't gonna be able to hold herself. She gotta make herself known. Like I'm that chick that put Drake hot sauce stuff inside of me. You see what I'm saying?
I think she got She got two options. Either she needs to dox herself, or she gonna do, because it started with her end. I don't think Drake threw this out there. She opened her mouth. It came public, and he's trying to be kind of coy about it, just like, hey, I'm leaving her out. But the fact that she's trying to make noise, and excuse me, ladies, but just being her and her feminine energy and act like a bitch about it, because she fucked up. That's what I think is happening on her end. So she got
She
she
wants to
got
be
two
famous.
options. She need to dox herself, or shut the hell up. Because if she keep talking, somebody gonna come out, especially if it goes to court, which I don't think it is. I really don't. But if it does, she's screwed. I think she's screwed.
She wants to
She's
be
gonna,
famous,
Yeah.
bro. She wants to be
But she
famous.
got that publicity, right? She got
It's-
herself a little 15 minutes, like they talked about. They're like,
yep, and he said it too.
good or bad publicity is like, there's that saying, right, where it's
Yep.
like, good,
Yep.
bad
Any
publicity, whatever it
publicity
is,
for
it's
publicity.
don't. Yeah, exactly.
True. And he said that. He said, you get your 15 minutes, but I got my 24 hours and 45 minutes. You're good.
Yes, I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen, she's smart actually. She already went she already threw the first ball, right? If I was her, I would might as well come out and say that it was me. Because you know why? Because every podcast, every famous person want to know about him. And
Yep.
I'll be like, yo, you want to know the story? You want to know how Dre feel inside of me? I need $5,000. You see, no Jumper will interview her. Academics will interview her. Even Kenny Samuels probably jump
Yeah,
on.
look at Blue Ivy. I don't know if any of y'all
Exactly.
ladies know about her. Blue Ivy.
Exactly.
She's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know about her, Natasha. She's pretty much went famous where she's pretty much a quote unquote IG model, but from the Bronx, ghetto IG model girl that I'm trying to remember the whole story, but pretty much just
She said that even if you break up with her, you have to pay her bills. And she stay at your house and she won't move and she gonna stay there.
yeah, she had a boyfriend for a couple of years, allegedly claimed to help him with his business, stuff like that. They broke up, according to her, as friends. Let's say, man, you dated, it didn't work out. And of course, I'm paying for your lodgings, your house, but I'm in a new relationship. So realistically speaking, if I'm in a new relationship, you kind of got to go sometime soon. But
Yeah.
she's done it a strong assumption, like we're friends, we're homie G's now. She don't give a damn if you got a new man, new girlfriend, whatever. The places she's staying at, you still need to pay for because that's your word. Okay, well things changed. I'm in a new relationship now. So he gave her time to try to get out. She didn't want to get out. She made a whole stink about it and went viral.
It wasn't Blue Ivy, it was Blue Jasmine, okay?
Thank you, Blue
Yeah,
Jasmine.
Blue Ivy, that's JC little girl.
Beyonce's daughter. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, my bad. I apologize. Let me retract that.
Yeah, but look, man,
Okay,
that's
interesting.
just
Yeah, no, things change. You do have to consider that things change. And she's saying it was his word. He said he would always and forever do that. Did he say that?
Yeah.
Did he really say he would always and forever take care of her and pay for her lodgings?
No, and even
Then
if he
it's
did,
not,
but
then
even
it's
if,
not his word.
yeah, so even if he did, the relationship changed. If you've been there for a year or two, I got a new relationship, and you're technically still there. Plus, she's having she had her guy over.
I knew it too. I was like,
Yeah.
she's just trying to have it made. She's trying to live a good life like that. Like
she was lying too, bro. Like, come on.
That's
or everybody just say the most outrageous stuff they can say just to go viral, man. That's
you know what, Poppy? I'm gonna earn me $1 billion. I'm just gonna say the most stupidest thing, and I want you to and Judge is lying.
No, but listen.
Yep.
You don't see
him.
millionaires saying crazy stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's only this Instagram model girls, the crazy ass perk popping niggas rapper. That's the only people saying stuff like that.
Okay, what about that?
Billionaires don't.
What about that? What about that? What was the name of that chick that crap? She was just on Kevin's I forgot her name. The one that married the was bragging about having a baby with that young basketball player. What's her name?
Rita Renner?
Yeah, her.
What about
you think she lying about everything she said?
No, I actually got mad respect for her because
she kept it honest.
Exactly. She said that 5, 6, 7 years ago, she made a video like, yo, if you wanna make some serious money, go fuck an NBA player. They stupid, they dumb, and they don't fuck with no condoms. And boom, what happened? The basketball player got her pregnant. So I don't got nothing against that girl. That girl actually, she like Moses. She predicted what was gonna happen. Okay? She is like Moses, bro. She saw the future. She saw this sucker ass guy. Actually, I give her props. I'm gonna tell you why I give her props. She went to the college campus to see homeboy play when he was in college.
Mm-hmm.
So homeboy didn't have, when you in college, you ain't got no money. You see what I'm saying? So she was like, but she knew homeboy was going to the league because he was one of the top recruit players in the league at the time. I mean, in college basketball. He got to the league. Let her do her thing. Got pregnant by the guy. And guess what? Homeboy is probably by next year, maybe in 2 years, he's gonna sign one of the mass deals, 80, 100 million, 4 or 5 years, and that's when she's gonna go to court and be like, "Yo, I need my child support." That's just happen.
I just think that I mean,
it shouldn't be a life's plan. This shouldn't be anyone's life
no,
plan.
But I don't know if you've seen her clips, but the way she like brag about it's like you that cool with being a whore like that.
Disgusting is what it
but
is.
Listen, yo, I like that, bro. That's the man's fault. You see what I'm saying?
I get it, but it's like, bro, it's like
I love Poppy. I like that.
I'm good with honesty, but it's like how I seen the clip, like she it's like when she breath like, oh no, and it's like the facial expression, it's like you hear people say some stuff, if they that close, you just want to slap them instantly. Like it's just how they do it. Like it rubs me the wrong way.
You see, I don't got no female friends. She would be one of my friends because she think like a guy. She think like a nigga. For real, she think like a guy. That's a man mentality right there, boy.
So is the hot sauce girl.
But he don't believe that though.
That's not true. That's
he said that's like Santa Claus. It's a myth.
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, side note, I was looking at my phone because I got an advice. This is like the third advisory I've gotten that LA might have a tsunami. I don't know if you got that one. I might have to drop off. I'm gonna drop off my dog at my mom's.
That's what you feel like you need to do?
I'm 10 minutes away from the beach.
Where's your dog at?
Right next to me.
Okay.
But we're 10 minutes away from the beach. We're close.
So you're saying you and the dog can go to your mom's?
No, just the dog.
I'm so lost right now.
I could swim.
She's pulling an all-nighter, Angela. That's what she's trying to say. That the dog gotta go stay. You know, I'm gonna tell you when females take the dog away, when they're about to get some. The dog.
No, my dog is chilling. My dog is so easy. She'll chill. No. It's literally there's a tsunami warning. Apparently, there was like a volcano that blew up like a couple miles away from the shore.
We get that part, but you ain't catching anything else.
I did. Okay. I'm not getting laid. I'm still on my messed up.
You don't know that. You never know.
I do.
You never know.
You know what? You are absolutely right.
I'm in charge
of that,
so I know it.
You are absolutely right. I don't know. I might get drugged. I might get roofied, or I might be there for a picnic. I don't know.
Huh? I ain't talking about that kind of land.
I might be a guest on an OnlyFans. You never know.
Oh shit!
She's talking about some consensual stuff.
Yeah. What about you, me? Because one thing about I went to a couple of those mansion parties in LA, man. I bumped into Rihanna. I bumped into Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of celebrity be on those parties. What about I don't know who's your celebrity crush? What about you bumping into that guy today?
Maybe celebrities in Jersey too.
No, like LA.
What you talking about?
No, like LA. I'm in Jersey right now.
Like LA, true.
Well, I grew up in Jersey. That's all I saw with celebrities.
Yeah, like maybe once in a blue moon.
Yeah, we're in Jersey. No, when people get money, when people in New York get money, they move to Jersey. That's how
back in the day, was it Queen Latifah? Her mom was my art teacher.
That's different.
Fuji's. Was it Naughty by Nature?
You talking about back in the day?
LA, like you're gonna bump into these people on a nightly basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh
think so.
yeah. Not
Yeah, of
everywhere
course.
though.
New York is another one.
Yeah, but New York, the city, man, like especially right now, it's cold as hell.
I
People
don't
like
I don't
yeah,
really have to answer your question. I don't really have a celebrity crush.
everybody do. What
Everybody
about
do.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Hell no. That you know
For
what?
real?
Never mind.
Have
Never
you
mind.
seen him?
Do you know what he does? He's a freak. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If like you live in LA and you know anything about anything, he's a special kind of freak. And I would not.
Women don't like
I'm
no
straight.
freak.
For
That's
real?
like I'm telling you, it's a special kind that I don't mess with.
Okay.
If
That's all
Leonardo
I
told
can
you,
say.
hey, Minka, man, I chose you tonight.
Nope.
You say no?
I say no. I'm telling you. I know what
Well,
that. I'm nope. I'm straight. I'm good. No,
what,
thank
what
you.
about
She said she have Drake because he's consensual.
yeah? What about Drake?
She know gonna be hot sauce.
No, Drake is weird too. Drake
So
will be in
Ah.
the club. Drake will be in the club with some headphones and a headset, with eating some like passion fruit, just standing and watching everybody. And I'm just
That might
like,
be me. That
I'm
might be
straight.
me.
I'm straight on that too. I don't want to no weirdos, man. Like I get
Y'all
it. Like
definition of weirdos like is crazy. Now
here's the
Kanye
definition of
Kanye
weirdo.
was weird.
no,
Kanye
he's
was
a
weird
weirdo.
before he got
He's
famous.
beyond
I would
weirdo.
kind,
He was weird before he got famous.
And
but
he
that's
ugly on top of that.
I would say Kanye's kind of weird. I fuck with that kind of weird. That's like some
No,
Are you
some other
serious?
weird. Yeah, I would fuck
You say
with
no
Kanye
to
weird.
Drake.
No.
You say
I
no
would
to Drake, but yes to Kanye. That should be
Right.
that should
I'm
be
not getting this either.
real.
No.
Kanye, you can actually have a conversation and like go down like whatever, you know what I mean? But
You just
Go
said it.
down
Whatever.
Rainbow
What?
Land
literally,
into
Yeah.
whatever. I'm
unicorns
down.
Did you see
and
his
I'm
interview
cool with
on
that.
HBO?
I'm
Did you
cool
see
with that.
You seen his interview with HBO? What he had with I forgot the guy name.
No.
Famous show guy. I can't remember his name. I apologize. But
You mean the podcaster?
he was a news anchor too. He retired and he started his own show on HBO. I can't remember the name of it, but he interviewed Obama and a whole bunch of other famous people and
Oh
him.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, but no, I didn't see it.
that guy. But yeah, he goes down a whole different rabbit hole. It's like I think you have to get high to catch on to what the hell Kanye's saying to some point.
Hey, that's how I live my life. I fuck with Kanye. I love Kanye.
I don't.
I know,
can't
man.
stand that guy.
Hey, you could say anything you want. Look at that man's level of success and how quickly his mind continues on and what
That's an
actually
artist
transpires in his
mind. That's a
house.
whole different thing.
Exactly. And
Hell
that's
no.
the difference. That's the difference. What I'm talking about, the weirdness with like Drake and Leonardo DiCaprio, it's some ego weird where it's like, say what I do. I'm used to everybody doing exactly what I say, how I say. You're not a human at this point. I don't fuck with that. I know
I don't
what
think
that
Drake's
entails.
like that. I don't
That's
think
what you
Drake's like
think.
that.
Come to LA, you'll see some shit and you'll be like, ooh.
I'm pretty sure what Kanye's doing with his current girlfriend is that too. Do what
got a
I say. Put this on. Lay in this position for our photo right now. Get all over me. Let's take this photo.
Because his last girl did him like that, so he not trying to get that power struggle back.
Maybe,
I
who
think
knows?
he's
I don't know.
completely puppeteering the current girlfriend.
Any
for the
situation,
media.
situation that's like that, I would say no to. Any situation at all.
Nah.
Like
I don't know
any star or anything, I would just still be like, nah, I'm straight because it's
You know who Kanye remind me of? He's remind me of that weird friend of yours, and you just let him do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Like you can't help him no more. Like you tried with him so many times. He's like, you know what? Just it's him, bro. He harmless. Like you had these other friends just come in a box and be like, yo, what's wrong with your friend? Like, no, he's not. He's harmless. Don't worry about him. And then he just one day just get lucky. Yeah, he just one day get lucky like 5 years later and he just tell you about it.
Weirdo, man. He
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
them girls don't fuck with him just because he's a good looking guy. Because that nigga look terrible. They just trying to use him for
I wouldn't have sex. I wouldn't have sex with him.
I don't know.
How much you worth? You stop it, Minka. If you don't snatch that weirdo, I probably slap you myself. Like, yo,
slap me. Then slap me. Then fucking slap me.
You got me on that note. Like you might hit up Natasha one day, like a text, like yeah, girls, and then put like little emojis of the eggplant with a splash.
Yo. So you're telling me, Minka,
you guys can judge whatever you want. No, I wouldn't sleep with someone just because they're rich and famous. I've said no to multimillionaires.
You said his mind. You said you.
No, I'm talking to Poppy. Yeah, like person. Why not?
Why not?
Do you? every man that has asked every man that has asked me out that has been rich and famous, they are all sorts of messed up. Especially if your like net worth is over $1 million a year, like they're a little. Because I get to know them as friends, and it's like, no, I'm straight.
We're gonna touch bases on this one, Poppy. I give it 5 more years, and I'm gonna go ahead and just slide in on Natasha DM. Like, yo, so did she date somebody that looked like Kanye?
Kanye?
Did he wear shoes that look like socks? Did he wear robe pants and shirts?
Kanye's a little guy though.
That supposed to mean? Yeah, he ain't that big, dude.
Most of the stars are little, yo, from what I hear.
Yeah, a lot of them are little.
I mean, all of football players, NBA players, and rappers. Like most rappers are skinny.
English. I don't know. Depends on what
skinny tall.
Well, the new rappers, they like babies and kids. I'm talking about people like my era, like
you talking about like J Block.
Yeah, Biggie and all them guys. Them dudes like, well, bust heads. Them the dudes I'm talking about. They're my rappers. That's my era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
you got these new guys that can't speak English, mumble rapping. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I can't speak English myself.
I'm an island boy. I hate that stuff. That played at a club.
I can't believe they make money.
They played that song at a club, and all the girls. I was trying to vibe, and I was like, I can't. I literally cannot vibe to this. It's
cringy.
It's all about the beat.
What beat?
Yeah,
what beat? Send me the link because I want to see the beat.
There was no beat. When they made that, there was no beat.
Yeah.
Which rapper was?
them two young kids actually from the islands, and it was trying to go famous doing some other song, but they did that to make a joke. Not a joke, but somehow it became.
Are they from?
The one with the spiky dreads?
Yes.
Yeah.
The island
boy. Good Spanish. Yeah. Have you heard
pineapple?
Spanish?
I don't know. I thought it was from like Colombia, something like that.
No, they are cute. I mean, I'm Colombian.
No, their Spanish is terrible, and they don't even know Spanish properly.
Yeah.
I heard they Cubans. I'm Colombian, so they're not
Colombian.
Something
like that.
I saw some.
They probably live in Miami though.
I saw some funny shit though. They went against these other two Colombians they're like Black Colombians, right?
I'm Black Colombian.
So you get it. So, but it's like the same kind of island vibe, sort of. But these guys are like, they believe in like Santeria and like that kind of stuff. And these island boys were like, oh, you read cards, you read me. And then the guy was like, I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to you. And he's like, do it. This is all like on a live, right? And then the guy goes like, you've been misled your entire life, misguided. You don't know what to do by yourself. And you have no action. All you have is a false ego and blah. He like broke him down. I was like, wow. Yeah, it happened on live. And
that's like what before DMX passed away, and he was just up and down doing the streets doing his own thing, and people want to battle rap him, and he was just eating them alive. It's just some people you just can't touch, bro.
Yeah, like you don't want this smoke.
No, you don't. One guy tried to freestyle him, and DMX chopped him up. And he got in his feelings and wanted to fight him.
He got in his feelings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, look, I want to do this last reaction before we end it because I thought this was a good one right here. And let me see if I can find it. I think you're gonna like this one. If anybody know who this guy is with the shades on,
Jimmy Neutrons. Jim Jones.
He's been popping up on my Instagram feed all the time now.
Jim Jones.
Yeah, he's from the show. I want to say, was it
he's a rapper from Diplomat Sect, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But shout out to Playback because I couldn't find the actual video that he was doing an interview podcast with one of the girls from the one of the girls,
Angela G.
Yeah, Angela G. Thank you. From the Breakfast Club. So we're gonna see what he had to say, then we can react to that. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Different kid. Every day I didn't see my dad, I just loved him more. I wasn't like these other kids, like fuck my dad. My dad wasn't around.
Same. My father had 9 kids, and it didn't make me love him any less. You know that he was dropping babies off with all his wives.
I just didn't get to see him, but the few times that I did get to see him, he was like the flyest dude in the whole world of me. Like it was like you dig, like it was like me.
Look at his drone. That chain is crazy. Look at Look at his chains.
Stacked.
Look at his.
Each other on
From my
Instagram. I
mother.
love her so
Wait, what
much.
is it? So, what did your mom tell you about sex when you were
She
young?
told me everything about sex.
Like
Told
what?
me my first
parents never
condoms,
taught me that.
shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
W mom though, right?
I could tell he regretted what he said. He's like, "Oh, mom told me how to." Oh, kiss.
No, but most moms don't do that though. Like,
hey yo, what the?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
There wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like,
No. No, she didn't. Hey, nigga, hey, she said it wasn't no walkthrough tutorial, nigga. It wasn't no verbiage. It was straight fucking action, nigga. She showed me with her mouth, nigga.
Oh God!
She like demonstrated on her hand.
she showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now. And look.
What the fuck does that have to do with?
He's like
Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, he was quoted saying this.
More fuckery.
Mom taught him how to kiss. And
He lying, Poppy?
Bro, let me tell you something, man. This
God! I
this
cannot with you. You think
these
everything?
people just say anything for a viral moment. He knows that, man. He know what he was doing, bro. He just dropped a new mixtape with him and Mano, and he just trying to boost the sale by saying weirdo shit like this. He know that this like.
Okay, you know that.
Do this, bro. We don't do this, bro. Why can a mom teach their son how to kiss herself? Like, kiss their kid, bro?
Maybe it was taken out of context, and she showed him physically with something else, like an item. But not his own mouth.
He said showed me. No, he said showed me.
Yeah,
let's
showed me with another physical item, like a doll.
Hold on. Hold on. Since we said that, let's see how further did we take it from there.
Exactly.
That's like I thought that was wild.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
Angela, that's not what. That's the next topic. Sit in this one. He kisses his mom. Why? Someone ask him why. God, there's a.
Nobody thought anything about it, and I didn't know what it was. And this guy, like, he was my little boyfriend, and we used to just kiss on the cheek. And then one day he just stuck his tongue in my mouth, and I didn't know what it was or what was happening. And I was like, "Oh my God, what is he doing?"
His mom taught him.
Yeah.
He still doesn't say that it was on his own mouth.
They sex that young and shit like that.
So wait,
actually, you really do open up.
For the record, I love my mama more than anything in the world. And for the record, it was a joke. People take
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, nigga. It was not a fucking joke, nigga.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm doing fine, except for the little excitement that's
This
going
is
on
mother,
all the
ladies and
time.
gentlemen.
Man, have you seen the comments? The comments is crazy, and everybody needs to understand you're taking it wrong. I am not a nasty mother. All I am is a mother that was teaching my son exactly how to survive and how to actually be able to deal with a woman.
So is
Shut the fuck up.
Is it a joke or not? Is it a joke?
That too. Yeah. So is it a joke? Because Jim Jones said it's a joke. Now you're saying crazy.
Okay.
And for the information, it wasn't no tonguing down. It was a way of showing you how to tongue. He licked out his tongue. I licked out my tongue. That was that. It wasn't no mouth to mouth.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
They didn't go mouth to mouth.
What?
No sex. Okay, just showing him, telling him how and what he got to do. You know, first of all, we started out like a, you know, like.
Bro, what the fuck?
So Cece showed him. There was no mouth to mouth. Just like I figured, I was like, she just showed him. Just like Minka's doing right now. Let me show you how it's done.
No, this was her tongue.
Watch from there.
This is her tongue, and this is his tongue.
Yep.
This is how you do it.
Yep.
I don't think they touch tongues. I think that
I
physically showing him, but not mouth to mouth.
No.
Poppy showed me a video last week. Poppy, you showed all this whole like everything's fake. For all people, out of all people to say that all this stuff is fake, you have some nerve because you literally are the one that showed me the video of the girls that were doing the porno, and then the mom is there, and she's like, "I'm her mother. Yep, I'm preparing her for her scene." Like,
I seen one of those too. That's actually a real thing. Mom and daughter be doing porn scenes together.
No, she wasn't doing it. It was the Papa. Can you explain it?
What, she's prepping her?
Yeah, she was like massaging her daughter's face before she get a couple facials.
Okay.
But it was a really hard
racist
scene.
porn, like this KKK kind of guy just smash these Latinas or black girls and they just degrade them while they fucking them, like call them all kind of crazy names.
That still don't shock me. I'm again back in slavery.
And then, right, but then the mom, and then she had a hard time with the scene, and her mom had been waiting for her. So her mom comes into the scene and calms her down to get prepared to do it again.
Like just the fact that the mom went with the daughter to the porn site, to the job.
I get it.
It's like a momager in that situation.
Yeah,
like
it's gross.
Her momager.
I'm just saying, like, you could say that's fake too. It's
no, that wasn't fake. Trust me, that wasn't fake.
Oh, all of a sudden that one wasn't fake, but these are.
No, because at the porn, the racist porn thing, that was like the second or third video I saw from. I mean, I didn't see the actual porn, but because a week before, remember the
you
one I
into
saw you
some weird stuff, puppy.
No, because that shit go viral all the time. That's the only reason why I look at it.
This went viral too, and hot sauce went viral too.
Like, yo, this guy he stayed there because he got
They
a
went
coming now. He got a mistake coming now, so he need to boost themselves up, bro. That's so we know he don't black people. We don't do minorities. We don't do shit like that, man. We don't tongue kissing our mom in the mouth, man. Like, come on, yo.
Well, you're saying that, but
she said it wasn't mouth to mouth.
It wasn't mouth to mouth. Just tongue to
tongue. He implying that, yo.
Just tongue to tongue. That's all.
No.
Yeah, she did say that.
Right. He said she showed me, and it was very easy to take that out of context because he didn't get real specific.
I'm sorry, Natasha. You try to give him some room to wiggle. I'm sorry, no.
But look, he could have said,
"Look." Showed me. No, she.
No. Hold on.
Like I said, you could show someone how without contact.
He could have just said, "My mama taught me everything about sex. Leave it at that."
Leave it like that.
Exactly.
But
she could also just said left it at, like, I taught him, but she goes, we went like this, like they already the moment you give too many details and you're saying those things, you're already ousting yourself.
Yep.
Like, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, I don't think that it was just I showed her. It was I showed
full
him.
Disclosure, like, yo, tongue to tongue, and then she try to like make her out for herself. Oh, I was 17. Let's be honest now. I don't care. Every 17 don't have the parental experience, but there's some no-nos when you turn 17. Clearly, I'm not gonna be kissing my baby on the mouth. Clearly, 18, and then let's say 17 years later, after I'm 17 and my kid is 17, because that would make me what, 20, 32? Yeah, 34. Thank you. Yeah. So you should have at least some kind of common sense at age 34, not to be tongue kissing my son and daughter like, hey baby, let me show you how to do it. No, you got to practice the normal way, like everybody else practice. Hey, talk to her, see what she likes and don't like. Maybe she don't like no tongue. Like even Angela, you just said it. Hey, when tongue first went down my mouth, I was like, get it out of here. Most girls, when they see a penis, when they get like, what's that thing? So you got to go through them experiences. I'm not gonna, as a father, like, hey daughter, let me show you my thing so you can know what it look like. No, maybe in other countries, not in this one.
Most countries, I mean, no countries like that.
No, most countries. I think he was high out of his mind, and she was high out of her mind, and they just weren't explaining clearly. I think that's what they didn't know how to explain that clearly.
You're so sweet, Natasha.
You want to get his
their minds in their interview.
You're so sweet. I wish you would be like, she'd have made a good wife. I ain't gonna lie. She would have lied for me and anything in court. Yeah. Boy, goddamn.
I really don't think that they were explaining clearly. I think they were really not intelligent enough to explain it clearly.
They wasn't intelligent. I'm run with that one with you.
Enough. Intelligent enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
To be explaining it clearly, properly.
He had ganja in his system at the podcast. He paused, had his hair done, had some more ganja, said the opposite. Then the mom contradicted the fuck he said the first time. So she had ganja in her system too. That's some good ass weed. Like everybody.
if it was weed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Boy, I'm fucking losing, man. And that
Who knows what they were on? But
so this is I don't know. I'm just
who taught you how to kiss, Minka?
You know what? I'm looking at the eyes like she going up to the left or she going up to the right.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to kiss by kissing a bunch of boys in kindergarten and getting in trouble for it.
Kindergarten?
Yeah, can I remember far back in kindergarten?
What about you, Natasha?
It was in a game of either truth or dare or spin the bottle.
There you go. That was me.
That's so normal. That's so normal and nice.
I remember that exactly. 3rd and 4th grade. I got invited. Matter of fact, I had excuse, and I apologize. This happened, and get brought up in late down the future, but I didn't care that time. I supposed to pick up my brother and sister from school to take them home, and the girl's like, "Hey, you want to play spin the bottle?" Sure. Went across the street, hung out with them for like an hour. Told my brothers I'll be back. Try to keep them at the school as long as I could. We had a ketchup bottle, spinning it, going to the back, kissing, and that was it. Made out. I still remember the girl, Ebony Smith. Still remember it.
First and last.
Remember.
Well, that's crazy. I wasn't a big kisser like that. And then it grew
I'm
up.
a damn good kisser, bro. I'm a damn good kisser.
He grew up with me later because girls told me like they get wetter if you kiss them while you're fucking. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me put that in my game.
That's right.
And yeah, it's true. It is fucking true.
Right.
Because it's more
my tongue just hurt.
Sensual.
Yeah. Yes, it's more passion and more connection. Like you didn't making love. Like you making love with how loving person. That I don't know if you can explain that, but that's the way the girls told me. Oh, okay, let me put this in my game. Let me put this on my bag of tricks real quick. Hey, it works.
You took that tip and ran with it.
Oh yeah, I love it. I listen. I'm a big listener.
Now look at him now.
2 ears.
Now look at him now. Fucking his all his female friends. Don't know how to act no more.
I don't got female friends.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you know what? Because I'm
a
female friend, yo. I'm gonna give me an ugly girl that I know for sure that will not fuck.
I know she might be ugly.
And
I mean,
then you'd have a female
I know
friend.
me, man. I'm allergic. Huh?
Then you would have a female friend. I don't care how you do it, but then you would have a female friend.
Then you have a female friend.
There you go.
No, if it's a big ugly girl, damn, like you my one of my.
And then when that Henny hits one day, he's gonna be like, "You look kind of
fresh." I'm cocky with it. I don't really. I be trying my hardest not to fuck ugly girls, man. Like I do.
I be trying my hardest.
Huh?
I'm not denying
that. Exactly. That Henny talking to him. Exactly.
We all fuck one or two person that when you wake up, you was like, damn. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, I should have did this one. We all do.
I'm gonna keep it. No. I'm gonna keep it real. I never denied it. I was like, damn, but I will regret like say a month or two later because I'm like, we're like, I gave it a chance and we're still because you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna try to give it a chance, and then I'm like, I should just never did that. I should never did that. I continue with it.
But usually the ugly girls that I might smash and shit like that, like they might not be like I mean, I don't know. I'm not attracted to big girls at all. Mm-hmm. So they might just be a little bit ugly in the face. So but you think some women are good at covering it up with makeup. Makeup's a big ass fucking makeup is the biggest lie ever, yo.
Let me understand that right. So if she's big and her face is fat, so somehow the makeup make her skinnier?
No. I'm saying I don't mess with big girls at all.
Okay.
I don't. So the ugly girls that I mess with, they probably might be ugly in the face because usually I go for the nice petite body, nice ass. That's what I like.
But he's saying they disguised it well with some good makeup or something like that.
Makeup is the
then
biggest...
you saw them in the morning.
Oh yes, what's it the wet necklace that you use? What's the wet necklace that you
exactly.
Use? Yeah, females use that shit, boy. When that shit come off, some females.
What's he talking about? Using what foundation?
I guess 3 layers of foundation.
For that. Whatever females use.
One more time.
The wet napkins that female use to take the makeup
off.
Oh, face wipes. They're just like face wipes
Yeah.
that they used to take
and
off,
that
remove
makeup
the
come
makeup.
off, and you wash your face, and it's broad daylight outside. You'd be like, "Yo, who the fuck is you?"
That's a good conversation because me and
That's
Minka had
facts.
brought that up before. See, I'm okay. I think you're on my page on that one to touch because me and Minka talked about that, and I said I think we had a debate about I want to see the real you first, and Minka was like about having the makeup on, and I was talking about having her face, with all the makeup and stuff, and let's say a lot of hot, sweaty sex. I'm just saying out there in the blue or love making, and then all your makeup that you caked up on your face and eyeliners, all of my pillow sheets. That's gonna be having the guy upset and perturbed. So when you leave, now we got to deal with it. So if that's the case, then you might as well invite us over your place so you can have your face full of all this makeup and goop on your face. But I know when we bring, if the roles reversed, if we're over the woman's house and they got all that makeup on, they're gonna go straight to the bathroom. Hey, let me get myself together, and then bam.
Oh,
The
you
next
think
day
so?
when they
You
go
think
home,
that it just depends on who's at whose place when you're just
Wow.
gonna have a
No.
caked face or not?
No.
I
I'm
think if
saying
a girl likes her face caked up, she's gonna do it at her place too. If you're coming to
Yeah.
go see her,
okay,
like
cool.
clearly
It's
it's
an
about how
impressionable thing.
she wants you to see her. So
Yeah.
if she's not comfortable around you without the caked face, then that's another issue.
Yeah, that's another issue.
Yeah, but you tell you what, I see it as like first dates and stuff. I'm like, I
Okay,
think
but
I'm
what about as far as the after the love making, like after that phase kicks in, like
oh
I give you the
phase.
first I give you the first pass. Like the first day, like, hey, it happened, it's not planned. I'm not doing it like Drake, what I'm saying? I'm just gonna assume you're assuming we're good to go.
I
Okay,
think you're
great.
too picky, man. If you
That's not
want a
being
girl to
picky.
look
It
good,
happens.
yeah.
You can
If
look
a girl,
good, but I'm
you
just saying have the same respect. I'm just saying if it comes to it, if it's consistent, if we're consistently sleeping together, you're in my place and your makeup is all in my pillow sheets.
you are the only man I have ever heard talk about this.
Because I was raised by women. I clean my sheets. I
Right,
wash
but
my clothes.
that's my point. Is then that's the conversation you have with her because
Exactly.
most guys, I've never heard of a guy complaining about makeup on their pillows. So if
Well,
you have that,
bring this
then you
conversation
say
up
it to the
now because
girls.
they will tell you.
It's a discussion
You know what it
amongst
is?
men. It is.
Thank
That's
you.
why there's memes out there about it too. Literally, because
I've never heard
and it's
this.
an issue. Men
But
don't
you know
like
what it is
it.
with
I
Angela?
wouldn't like it either.
The thing with Angela is he probably might be one of those guys. What is his name? What is that? OCD? Is that the right name? Oh, you might be OCD.
I do got OCD. Yeah.
There it is, everyone.
Well, he just admitted too that he
I
washes his own sheets. He's not like most men.
Yeah, I
He's
gotta wash.
doing his
Who
own
wash my
laundry.
sheet? Yeah, who's doing it? I'm not
Like,
paying nobody to do
I
it.
got-
That's money out my pocket.
I got
A lot of
OCD.
guys I know
OCD
have
too,
cleaning
yo.
ladies.
I got OCD too. Like I got to keep my place clean. Like my kitchen I can go to sleep. My kitchen is dirty and my closet is all over the place. My shit has to be organized, yo.
Yeah, I might have one. I might have one bad day or two. Like say, for example, like say I'm working all week and I just wash clothes and it's folded. It'll be there for a day or two. Then I'll put everything else the next day. But that's the far as it'll go. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a guy. Like I might throw off my clothes, bam, throw them aside, and hop in the bed because this is me myself. This is me here. But if I got consistent company, oh yeah, it's gonna get taken care of. That's how I am. But if we're consistent like that, like come on, like real talk, like if I'm coming over your house, I'm trying to respect you, and you do it like a chick. She don't want no shitty drawers or certain things or socks thrown. Like especially with women, they know. Let's say if the woman is known to be, if she's the one washing the clothes, right, and the guy just pretty much like he just throw his clothes, the very least she's gonna ask for like, you can't at least put it in a hamper, or can you at least separate them? Yeah, can you at least separate? Yeah, can you at least separate them? Or when you use the bathroom, can you at least wipe behind yourself? Or when you're doing number two, can you at least not show evidence of yourself? You know what I'm
should
saying?
be a hamper. Things should be going into that.
Exactly.
But I like when
underwear
females
shouldn't
like.
be
I
on the
like
floor.
when females like.
I did that.
Yo, I like when
What?
females like throw children.
Hold on. What you do?
Throw socks and underwear off on the floor.
Poop
Not
on
in the
a
hamper.
toilet and don't clean it behind yourself?
No, that's not the one.
Yeah, those is up on the table.
I didn't realize it until he brought it up to me that he was like, "Hey, can you like start? You don't flush all the way."
Oh hell!
Flush all the way. I mean, if you flush it,
It was his toilet. It's not my fault. It was his toilet. It would like not.
Well, did it have the two buttons? Because there's the one that's the light flush, and then there's the one that's the heavier flush. These days, there's the two buttons.
God damn it! I love
You should
Natasha.
just do
She will
the-
be giving people spoonful after spoonful of excuses. God, you a lawyer?
Yo, I never heard this before.
I'm not a lawyer, no.
Okay.
No, but you should be using the full flush button.
I learned, okay? I learned.
What kind of toilets you be going to, yo? This is like rich people toilets. Like,
oh, you don't see like the symbol on the buttons will literally
It's literally
like a
there's
half
two of
moon.
them.
It looks like a half moon, and the other one looks like a full moon because it's saying like this.
And what is this?
This is
No,
water
like
saving
mine-
situations.
Yeah, like mine has like two, but it's like it's split down the middle. The one on the left is the light, and the one on the right is the heavy.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
it's for water.
And so here's the problem: is that I was using his bathroom, and I kept using the one on the left because at my house it's the one on. You know what I mean? And it wasn't that way at his house. And then
Yeah, but you
when
couldn't hear the power of the flush.
I would just walk. No, I hell no, I don't pay attention. I'd literally just walk away. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'll spray. I'm thinking like I'm doing a good thing by spraying. And then he told me,
I like the fact that
number two.
She sounds but I mean, hello.
She wouldn't
I
be
don't
saying
think it would be
something
that much
about
of an
number
issue if
one.
it was.
That's a good question, Poppy. But
It was
Since
number.
she had
It
to
was
spray.
number two.
I think we know.
man, you kept it real. I ain't gonna lie, I like you. I
It
like
was-
you.
Yeah,
Kept it
gotta
honest.
be sure.
But that was actually my last relationship. That was funny because he said it and I started dying of laughter. I was like, ah. He's like, you're not embarrassed? I'm like, it was an accident. I didn't know. I didn't mean to be disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's not just that's human nature.
I like the fact that dude checked you. I like that.
What's funny is that later on, like a week later, I went into the bathroom. I'm like, hey, you used the wrong button, huh?
You called him out the next week.
It was the toilet. It wasn't.
That's
yeah.
petty, but I ain't gonna lie, I love that. Low key petty.
But usually females don't like to do number two on the main house like that in the beginning. They rather.
I heard that. I heard a lot about that. I don't have that problem.
Oh, so you be farting too, huh?
No. That's disrespectful.
Females
but
don't
I'm not
fart.
gonna hold. I'm not gonna
Females
be a
do
dog.
fart, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be a dog and hold my poop. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. Girls do that. They will not use the bathroom. They'll use a public restroom instead of going to use the restroom at whatever dude they're dating or fucking with. And like, I don't believe in inconveniencing myself just because I'm trying to impress you that I don't poop. I'm not a dog. I'm not trying to
what's
hold
funny?
it.
During sex, guys will do that during sex though. We'll catch a Charlie horse in our leg and keep doing our man stroke just to pull off whatever. Versus a woman feel uncomfortable during sex. Y'all actually get up and make yourself comfortable. Yeah, guys is retarded like that.
Wait, you guys will have to poop and then
No.
He's talking about a Charlie horse.
Yeah, I'm saying like
I don't know what that is.
You know what a Charlie horse is? I thought you work out.
It's a cramp in like the foot area.
Oh my god, you guys keep going?
At times it's like
you guys keep working through the cramp?
Yeah, guys do dumb stuff like that.
They're getting some.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
A woman would just out of the middle out of nowhere, like, hey.
No, don't stop me. Don't stop me.
We'll be like,
and then they'll get up and
stop,
do their little
stop.
30-minute adjustments and then lay back down and get it back going. And the guy will like out of nowhere cramp and he'll just like still push through the pain.
No, you know what a guy do? He just tell her, no, write me. I need you to write me right now. Too late. I need you to write me. I ain't gonna stop. I'm damn sure I ain't gonna stop.
No, how the hell? First of all, let's break that shit down. Now I'm calling some lies on this one. Let's break that shit down. I got a Charlie horse in the back of my goddamn thigh.
Exactly.
How in mid stroke or swing, I'm just gonna like, you know what? Calculated approach. Stop. Turn her over, babe. Now you get on top of Robbie. Ain't no in hell that thought process gonna happen in 3 seconds. Cramp is gonna be. I got to get this out. I got to rub it out, or I just need to keep trying to process what I'm processing and try to wiggle the Charlie horse. The way
how can you even get to the point of coming if that's going to be bothering you, though?
No, bro.
That's the good part,
bro.
You can keep going. That's a stamina. That's an extra stamina. Keep going.
No, you just stop. No, I stub and like lay down like, yo, I need you to get on top of me. That's it. It's not
a mid Charlie horse.
Huh?
A mid Charlie horse.
No, you catch a cramp.
Okay, well, I'm talking about Charlie horse though. Cramp, you can work through a cramp. Yeah.
No, a cramp, man. Like, no. I mean, no, I never did with a Charlie. No, that never happened to me. Now, when
you never had no Charlie horse, bro.
I had plenty of cramps though, man. When I'm fucking, I'm like, hold on, baby, get
you
on.
Start drinking that Henny. That was that problem right there. Yeah, exactly that
the
problem.
muscles are loose already. The muscles are loose.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but I know about you like, have you ever caught a cramp in the middle of the stroke?
Yeah.
You what you do? Don't you lay down? You're like, man, hold on, man.
I fight through it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm them guys. I'll fight through it.
You a Terminator, boy. I lay down.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I'll fight through it.
Go ahead.
Hey,
I just lay down.
She'll never know. Let me tell you why. Because like it go from that rapid to just stop and pause. You know, like that imprint. Like you pressing up against it. That's like kind of know like something's kind of happening in the middle. Like that's how you know. So I'm ladies giving y'all that. I'm giving ladies. That's y'all little key right there. So if you know what, I give it a good example. You know how women out of nowhere their head jump up like a cat, like everything's okay. If you do that, that's a moment when something happened with the guy. That's that moment.
Oh, that's
either one of them.
The way you communicated that, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So if you ever had one of the moments like you might, for us, it might be like the stroke is off or a cramp or something happened. That too, or just like that motherfucker like reaching for a phone, like, yeah, I don't want my girl to find out somebody else is here. If your head just start jerking up like a cat, and you like, hey, you okay? But at one hot second, start investigating.
You're giving too much game, man.
Oh yeah, I know, my bad. Damn.
You're snitching on the fellas, man. Oh man, I just.
All right, we're going back to Kevin Samuels. Let him walk it out. Let him explain it to everybody. Where's the black sisters at? Get the black sisters on here. All right, let's explain that for everybody.
Look at Minka writing it down, dude. She writing it down right now.
Notes, taking notes.
I saw Pain moving over there, yo. She like when the guys move.
When my head goes up, something happened.
I can't tell her that.
You know something's different.
I just had flashbacks of all the time. I was like, what's wrong?
No, that means he shot the club up. He's supposed to pull out. He shot the club up like, oh, damn it, baby. Sorry.
It's all for you, girl. It's all for you.
That's what they're going to be like, oh, do you come? Hey, sorry. Yes.
We're gonna.
What do you mean, did you? How girls feel that?
Feel what?
Some girls say no.
Feel what?
Are they numb?
They feel what?
Some girls they say no.
The shooters.
What you
the
mean?
Shots inside.
Some guys aren't as obvious, maybe. Like some guys aren't as obvious.
That's true. Some women do feel it. Some women don't.
Some women, yeah. That's
Bro,
true.
how have I've what you're saying? It makes it sound
watch
like
what you're about to say.
I know that's why I'm trying to. It's what you're saying makes it sound like the guy continues a rhythm like nothing happened, and the girl's not realizing that it's not happening at the same time. One of those two. I've never had an encounter where I didn't know that the guy was going through it.
No, not even once.
Not
because you got let's say different guys got different.
100%.
I'm gonna not damn that. I'm gonna keep it
real. You ever had a
silent
like a guy who's silent during that scene?
No, because there's always some sort of grunt. There's always some sort of like.
Oh, you never had a silent one.
No, I don't make no sound. I'm just sweating.
Yeah, some don't make no sounds. Yeah,
silent
some do, some don't.
Weird.
Yeah.
But silent things are weird.
I ain't gonna lie. My side, since she said that, I'm throwing myself on the bus. I had a silent one to like to say if she's behind, and I'm like gripping it. You'll get more of the hand actions from me and the body language if you're not looking at my face versus just the.
Yeah, but like you're like a squeeze, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you said noise. But you said noise.
But there's
she's saying there's always been a grunt or some type of noise that like so
and not just grunt, not just grunt, because there's also like the squeezers.
I mean, I don't even know how one can have an orgasm and be silent. I don't understand.
Or not. What you guys are trying.
No, I don't make no sense.
Women do it. I know.
There's
women
no
have done
reaction
it.
whatsoever. So you guys are telling me they're faking it. So you're telling me that the girl doesn't. I mean, the guy doesn't like squeeze like I'm done, or like without saying anything, completely silent. Just that's away, or the grunts, or the breath work, like. You're telling me that there's someone out there.
Or that last hard stroke, like when they
or the last like boom.
Yeah, that's
You're telling me that there are people that don't do any of those.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I only know me. I don't know how other niggas know. You see what I said?
Yeah.
But me, I just grab you like.
Yeah,
but that's a telltale. That's a telltale.
I just stand still, and after that, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's still a way to know that it's happening.
Yeah, but it up to the woman too, like the partner. Your partner got to be just as I'm not gonna say.
Is she a dead fish?
No, I'm just saying, like it depends on the partner. It just depends on your partner. So y'all got it comes back to kissing. you got to be just as good as intimacy is knowing your partner, is knowing each other, or the person that you care about. You know, if you're with them in that long relationship, you got to know your partner that well. If you don't, you're just, and I'm gonna keep it real, you're just fucking to just be fucking. You're just having sex, be having sex. You're not trying to know you're not really trying to know your partner, even down to your even down to your because like a real woman, and I love this about a real woman will know her man's sex cycle, and a lot of women don't understand that. And what I mean by sex cycle, I mean by, like, let's say my work schedule is a 7 to 7, but my homegirl, she comes over, she spend the night, but so she'll give it to me just on GP, like, hey, let me take care of my man before he walk the door, give me something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Or when I get home, she'll give me something in between. Or if on the weekends and it just me and her, she take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So she try to learn my sex cycle. Or she might have a high sex drive higher than me. You know what I'm saying? So
I
it's
had
just
that.
different.
I'll say that I had that problem where this dude was like mornings only, and we just didn't because it was like I'm not a morning person.
Well, it's not. Again, it's not. Then that's a problem.
With her, yo.
Huh?
It all depends with her because me, I'm a type of guy that need to wake up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. I'm big on breath, yo. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to smell your goddamn morning breath.
Oh my god, I hate that.
There's other positions to do in the morning where you're
Thank
not
you.
the face.
Thank you.
We see who the morning people are.
The best morning position is you're still laying on your sides, one's behind.
Thank
and
you.
you still stay on your side.
Thank you. And your breath got to be really that humming that bad from 9 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Brushed before
no,
bed.
it's just yeah, but it's still gross. That's still gross to me. Like I brush before I go to sleep, and I brush in the morning. But I have to brush in the morning before I do anything. I'm not going to kiss anyone. I don't want to be around anyone.
You don't have y'all never have urges or sexual
in the morning.
desires?
I don't have an urge in the morning.
Every man wake up with a dick hard.
I know, and that's the problem.
So, but you want your teeth brushed, though, Papa. You want to get flossed and all this instead of just handling business? You stupid. Now you lying. You got cap.
No, no, for real. I'm that serious, bro. I have to get out. Listen, you see my
They
brain.
both don't like it in the morning.
Yeah, they don't.
Brush my teeth, bro.
They gotta go brush. They gotta go to the dentist.
Nothing like starting your day off right.
Yeah, but after you brush your teeth.
Hallelujah.
It's respectful.
There you go.
It's respectful. It's
respectful to do that. If you wake up in the morning and you happen to
you
turn
are
over,
setting them off for the day, like with
or she got her butt sticking out there. You just
I love that.
Man,
I love that.
Okay, so here's the question, Poppy. Would you go to a dentist?
You want a dentist in the morning. That's what you want. You don't want no love making. You want
if her butt is Poppy, if her butt is sticking out in the morning, do you go brush your teeth and then come back?
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So, but you're still doing it. You're still getting some.
Yeah, but
of course, yeah. Like look, forget her. It's about me. You see what I'm saying? Like it's in my brain. Like it's people. We are like we like do.
Hey, you're the kind you eat girls out, huh?
No, I don't have to.
Damn. I had
That's
hope
why they're
for
not
you.
sticking around.
I had hope. I had high hopes for you.
I thought I knew, Poppy.
I had high hopes for you.
I thought I knew him.
You were like here on your confidence, and you were about it, and you just went all the way down.
Oh shit! How low did I go?
You could be lying.
How low did I go? I went from what? I was a 9, 8, 9.
You're like a 4.
I went to 4.
Here's my
you went
brother.
to
Like
4, and that's being nice. And that's being nice. Like
okay, fuck it. I went to 0. Just say 0.
I'll say this: I don't suck. Can I say those words?
Not the D part, no.
I don't suck eggplants. I do not suck an eggplant if they do not eat a peach. I don't. No way.
When I look
like
at a
tit
girl,
for tat.
100%.
I'm good with that. I'm peaches all day.
I look at a girl, they have more fun.
Peach all day. And I'm talking about ripe peach all day.
There you go. And then he's getting his D.
Look, he's uncomfortable.
But 3 in the morning,
Poppy's running away.
3 in the morning, I am not waiting. Because, like, again, I don't have to be up in her face. She don't have to be up mine. Wherever she's laying at, I'm going to be right on topping, handle my business. And when she's done, I'm done. And then I can go ahead and fall back to sleep. wake up, take my shower, brush my teeth, get ready for work, look her in the face. Hey, love you too. Boom.
Man,
then I'm
the
sending them
thing
texts.
is, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember my boy telling me that this girl played him, yo. And in the worst way that she did was she was like, yeah, you was eating my pussy, and I just finished getting banged out by homeboy such and such. And
That's high school. That's high school.
That's
stuff.
high school. Yeah, you're being dramatic. I'm
done.
gonna tell you this: any guy that says that he doesn't do it is because he doesn't know how. It's fact.
I will tell you
Or
this.
he's lying.
If you wife, you get all day long.
But I will tell you this: I had a dude that no lie. He told me he said the opposite though. Mickey. He said he didn't know how to have give good sex performance well, but he can do good congolingus very well. He said he was too. Yeah, he said he was a congolingus. He said he was a 2-pump chump, but he can give tongue game real good.
I've had that before. They're real men.
A girl will appreciate that.
Good, yeah, good on those men. Have my respect, and I still go back for more.
There you go.
For what?
For more.
2-pump chump versus the tongue game. So if you had no stroke game, but you got good tongue game.
If you don't have a stroke game, bro, you like a half a man.
Coming from an insecure man that can't do it. Sorry.
Nah, listen. If you got the choice, and you got it's 2 women in here. Please be honest. If you got one thing to take away, either your mouth or your stroke game, most women, every woman should just like, yo, I don't care about the mouth. I need that stroke.
I think. Can I before y'all say that? I want to put my 2 cents. I think a woman would want the tongue game over the stroke game. But go ahead. That's just me.
Nah,
that's just me.
I don't know. Pick one, ladies.
Can I pick both?
No, you gotta pick one for the rest of your life.
The option is one.
No. You gotta pick one for the rest of your life. That's it.
I need the D.
Huh?
I need the D.
Yeah, I'll get the D,
but
like
D more than the...
But nothing. So that means that the mouth thing is secondary. It's like
it's secondary, but it's still important. It's secondary.
Okay, you know what?
You're gonna tell me you're gonna end up with a girl that's not gonna suck your eggplant.
If I had that choice, I'm like, yo, just give me the pussy. I don't care about that.
No. Bro. Are you going to end up with someone that does not do the secondary?
That's fine, man.
No.
You are strong, No, you're just right. Your ego is trying to prove a point. That's all it is.
It's not about ego.
You know damn well you are only gonna fuck with a girl that has both qualities. She's gonna be able to suck you like a magician.
I can make the other quality work, but the BJ, oh my gosh, she got it. That's like hard. That's a teachable moment. But if she knows, I'm not complaining. But the other part, I can work with that.
What up, Angela?
I can grab them hips and make it work.
Angela, you gotta pick one for the rest of your life, man. The BJs.
Yeah, he's not saying that like if someone's not.
I'm not saying pick one or the other. I'm saying what you would like and what you're gonna end up with. You're gonna end up with someone that does both. If they can't suck on it, you're not gonna be okay. That's what I'm saying.
It's a great woman and loyal and beautiful and that pum pum is good. I'm okay. I get somebody else.
Lies. What
matters to you?
I get somebody else in the floor.
That's what I mean. That's what you just proved. What I just said. You just proved what I just said. I'm so off you. Every time.
Dream work made the dream work.
Look, every time that you and I have a discussion, at the end of the discussion, I always say the same thing. I'm so off you. I'm so done.
We count that 1 point for Poppy winning. I don't know.
She hates me, bro. So what can I do?
It's all up, man.
I think you'll live forever, Poppy.
Friendship, but I guess that's why I couldn't have no female friends.
I think you're gonna live forever, Poppy, because she talked about.
I have no female friends.
Yeah, she talk about you a lot, Poppy. You're gonna live forever, bro.
Yeah, you're right here.
Yep.
You're not gonna be down there. You're not gonna be in here, but you're right here.
But that's the key to go everywhere else.
Ooh,
no, not here.
Ooh, that's
hold on, man. You see how females be capping, yo? She said, like, you gotta love me for me and my heart and then my body. You see what they say, right? Don't they say that?
Bro. She had a good guy that technically could have been her potential suitor, and she threw him away like trash.
Well, I know me and Kalai rich. I'm not rich, so I'm just.
I I just said I say no to millionaires. Like, no, I'm straight. So that has nothing to do with it. It has to do with
what about you, Natasha? Let me throw you in the bus a little bit. So you have you say no to millionaires, or you be like, okay,
yeah,
brokies?
no, yeah, I do.
Okay, so
it's easy for females.
You have a preference? Do you have a preference
on what?
Far as financial height,
status of a man?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want no one broke. I mean, but if they're working towards something, then that's understandable. But I do like a man with stability. Like it's nice to see like a man who has a job and has their own place. They don't need to have like hundreds of thousands or anything like that, but like just have their own, be able to take care of themselves.
Okay, I'm working at
that looks great.
Okay, I'm working at McDonald's. I have me a 2003 hoopty, and I have my own place. But since I'm living in LA, I'm paying $600 to rent a room. But it's a nice mansion house though. But I'm renting out the room for myself. I'm loyal. I'm single. What's up?
You said they're renting a room in a mansion?
Yeah.
No. The problem is you said no. Number one, you can't get a room in a mansion for $600. Number two, if you're working at McDonald's, that means you don't have drive. You're just chilling.
Yeah,
I just moved into my. I just moved there. I just moved there. I'm starting fresh.
Then you're not ready. We're not.
LA,
then you're.
Yeah,
then you're not ready. Fresh. We are not the same. You are not. We are not ready.
I probably have drive. I just need a girl to roll with me.
Come at me with like 5 months later.
5 months later, she already probably found somebody else to be married. How much is she in love?
Hey man, I haven't.
Is that what women do?
I haven't done anything since October.
I'm trying to figure myself out. Okay, well, we can figure it out together, girl. 5-6 months down that road, we can figure it out together.
The truth
build
is,
that empire together.
Exactly.
The truth is, when women listen, this is what I love about this. Ever since I came into the internet shit, yo, that's what I like. I like listening to female, yo. They always describe somebody that they don't want. But I never heard in this dating show like Kevin Samuels and this other show, I never heard a woman say, I want to build with a man. I never heard that.
You heard me say that the first time. Don't even go there.
Hold on. Let me finish. I never heard a woman say, Kevin, I just want a man that want to build with him from ground zero to one. I don't care. We have to be in one bedroom studio.
But what's ground zero? That's the problem.
A studio.
Are they all about that potential though?
No, go back. So ground zero is where I'm at, right? So I have my own company. I'm like doing all this stuff. If I find someone that is on ground zero like I am, where my ground zero is, dope. I'm down with that. But if I'm finding someone that's a below my ground zero, that's the issue. And that's where the misconception is.
You're not on ground zero, baby.
This is ground
you
zero.
are like level 2 or 3.
Okay, well then that's
Angelo's described. Hold on. Angelo's described as ground zero. He just moved to LA.
Right.
He just moved to LA. He just got a little job at McDonald's.
Got any job just to get me going.
His friend brought him in to his mansion and he paid $500 to stay there. That's what he described. That's ground zero right there.
Right. But then there's another girl that is also at ground zero that can join him. That's what I'm saying is that like it's so like
you just now. You said you're ground zero, but you're not.
My version where I'm at, this is ground zero. 100% this is ground zero. Like I'm still starting out and everything.
So ground zero is a perception. It sounds like there's a difference,
what's your version of ground zero, Natasha?
My version of ground zero. Oh, good Lord.
Lord. Because you're currently in LA, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you dated somebody, let's say, financial less than your means, or did you just? Because most. Okay. Go ahead, because I'm trying to paint a picture, and I'm leaning toward what me and Poppy discussed before. Because majority of, and I'm not saying all, because I know Mink and I know some other people there, I got family there. Majority of people, of the women in LA, is considered as bougie.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you date a guy? I say less than your means, meaning less financially. If you have the new whatever 2000 whatever car, and he has 2003 Honda Buick, whatever, does that sway your appearance?
So, dude, that's less than me. a dude that's lower than me financially.
Yeah, and I guess in other people's eyes too. Like you might think he's cool, but everybody's like, they're like a buster. But he's loyal. He's
Yeah, if I'm
consistent.
right, if I yeah, I mean for not for very long if I don't see like growth, if I don't see that happening, so it wouldn't last long.
Now,
No,
what
but
growth? What growth
and
would you?
and I can't be supporting them in any way whatsoever.
Okay. Now, what growth? What growth are you looking for?
Reaching to like actually working towards something else and something better than where they're at, that since they're so below at the moment, like that I have to see them wanting and working towards something bigger and better.
A plan.
Yeah. Goals, a plan.
What kind of plan could
So
work?
you want a man to be made up already, pretty much. You want a man to be on top. You want to get a man that is on top already.
I like stability in a man. Like I do like that. I like a man who is stable in his own. Like, yeah.
You're also talking to two women that are over 30.
But you're asking me if
That's fine. Yeah, but I'm asking her a question. That's in general, though.
Yeah.
I just don't like the narrative, because it's like the narrative is stating that women will not pick a guy that's less than her because they're bougie. But the reality is we did that in our 20s.
Yeah.
We picked the guy that was broke. We picked the guy with the drive. We picked the guy that like had not most women have. That's how they get to the point of like, I don't mess with anybody. I was talking to a girlfriend that was telling me you should not be messing with anyone that's making less than $300,000 a year. And I was like, how do you find those people?
For real,
and how are they? And I'm like, are they going to be attractive? Because I personally cannot mess with someone I'm not attracted to. No, doesn't mean that I haven't messed with some ugly people. They were just attractive to me. Natasha and I were talking about it the other day, where it's like I got made fun of one guy that like they were saying like he's an ogre and blah blah blah. Guy was charismatic, he was nice, he was like pretty successful in what he was doing, but it was his drive that attracted me the most, where he was doing pretty well, but then he was never satisfied. He's like, no, I want more. No, I want more. I was like, damn, daddy. And like and I think that's why I'm inserting in here, because I don't like the narrative of like, oh, because you're not choosing a guy that's maybe less than you, that makes you somehow less of a person and not giving them a fair shot. But the truth is that most women that pick like this, we have already had those experiences. We also know fundamentally that when men end up exactly 300, when men come from the ground zero and they continue to get better and they continue to have more success, they change. That same guy I was with that didn't have anything will change. It's a part of the game. It's a part of a natural thing. You have to change as you level up. Absolutely. But sometimes that change does not line up with who we met. That nice guy that like was giving me attention and was there for me and all those things, he can't be there for me, right? And maybe that doesn't work anymore at that time, or maybe there's issues, or maybe he doesn't find me attractive because he has more success and has more options. Whatever it is, there's so many different things to go into it that it's not so black and white. Like that's boo. Great pill, great pill, dude.
Out of those guys that you said, the broke guys in the past with drive, where they at now? Like, can you keep up with them?
Some of them. One of them got.
How they doing now?
So one of them had drive, and he wanted to be a a SEAL, a Navy SEAL, and he tried out, didn't work out. And shortly after, he started drinking heavily, and like I had to step back. He later found someone else. They were drinking, had a lot of problems, but most recently he got his underwater welding license, making $200,000 a year. They got married. They're happy. I wasn't willing to stay through the messy part to get to that point.
Well,
I was not willing to. No, but that's has to do with it.
So he went to the rough part, and then now he fits himself up. Now, what about
another? Right. Another one. When I was like 24, I was doing marketing for a place, and I was dating a guy that was a butcher, like a meat cutter at Sprouts.
Sprouts,
and the problem is that he was my age, but he was great in every respect, but like he did not have a drive. And like I remember one time I wanted him to come over, but he couldn't because his license got suspended, and he couldn't pay for the license to be reinstated, and all this messy stuff. Again, I wanted him to come over. The simple thing, he was 10 minutes away from me, but he couldn't. And I could, that's like a sense of security. That's not even him taking care of me. That's just, can you come over? He couldn't because he could not afford it. Again, another situation, damn, I broke, how do I pick broke people?
The neighborhood, baby, the neighborhood.
God damn.
This was, again, like, this was all in my 20s though. Like, another guy, he like waited to date me like for 6 months because I got a lot of stuff going on, but he was really a solid person that like stuck by me, was always there for me. He did not have a lot of money, but he was responsible with his money. He never had any issues, was always like, I can do this, I can do this. And when it came to the dates, it was really, really dope because he would like plan all these cute dates. I remember that one of the first dates that he picked me up for, he got me yellow flowers, and it said like, this signifies new beginnings and French and blossoming friendships. And I was like, oh my God, right? I'm really, really lucky. I know that part. And like, but the problem is, and it actually goes back into like women and how we say like, I'm gonna do this, I don't care. We don't think about the repercussions later on in life, right? So I was more promiscuous in my early 20s. So by the time I got with this dude, I had more than him. He was not promiscuous. And that's what broke us up, that he was like, I can't be with you. And I get it. We were young and he might have been insecure and that you could label it that way. But nonetheless, that's a repercussion of what I've chosen for my life, right? But that's a good example of someone that was not rich, but had drive, was really responsible, had a lot of the check marks, but it didn't work out. But it's, again, like, my point is there's so many different examples of this and so many women that have gone through it. And even let's take the financial portion out of it. Most men don't appreciate a good woman. I'm going to rephrase that because here we are fucking saying most men. A lot of men don't appreciate a good woman when they have it. It's kind of like a learning experience, right? You get the good woman, you don't know any better. You kind of like take everything she does for granted. She does your laundry, she cooks for you, she's good, she's loyal, she's all these things, but you keep on pushing her and then she gets pissed off or whatever. Issues happen, you break up, and then you realize like, damn, she really had my back. She really took care of me. She was really good. La da 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 da. You grow up, and then when you find it, and it's hard to find those, so then you find another one of those and you don't let it go. You learn from your mistake. It's just, I think that it's like a dating game. I really don't like the narrative that like you should have someone from the ground zero, otherwise you're somewhat less of a person. Because the reality is like, if I had someone that was at the same level, I think that's more realistic.
I don't think we're ever going to get anybody really on the same level. My thing is, I think it's kind of sucks on a guy's end of the fence is where we can find women on the ground zero or below our level and be okay with bringing them out with us, but women not okay with that. I think that's the issue. And then if we say the things that we're saying now, then we need to, let's say we have these women out that's saying, I'm independent, I'm grown, I got this, I got a career, or I make 60K plus a year. Okay, great. I know a good friend of mine grew up in high school. She makes over 100K a year. She literally pays her taxes. You know what I'm saying? There's no way nothing coming back to her. And does these lavish trips, vacations, take her kids as well taken care of, single as fuck. But the first thing coming out of her mouth was, I want a guy on my level. You know how hard it is for a guy to make 100K? And if he does make 100K and he dates you, and you got something like, and I'm not trying to play women out, but this is facts. And he looks at you and say, okay, well, you got 3 kids. Yeah, they're grown kids, but you have 3 kids. Oh, and you're not looking like Natasha, and you're not looking like Mika. Okay. So now I got to work with is what? Your 100K, my 100K? I got my 100K. So why I need yours for?
Well, I do think
now I got to work with your personality. Okay, well, your personality is great. Well, so is my mother's. So is my grandmother's.
I agree with you 100%. I think it's every individual person has their thing. Like, I don't think that, I personally don't know a lot of guys. I'll say this, my uncle, he passed away last year, and that man is one of the rarities. One of the rare, even my dad wasn't in the picture a lot. He would just talk to me as if he was my father about things, right? He got together with a woman that had 2 children already, and he raised them as his own. He was the breadwinner. She didn't have anything. I don't know many men like that.
I can't do that.
Right? Like to take children as your own. They didn't even know they weren't his until they were older.
My ex, her the one I was talking about, she's in Cali. Her dad left from Mexico, but spoke English, joined the service, and raised his brothers and sisters.
Right, but those are rarities, and what I'm saying is that it doesn't. What I'm trying to say, it does not make a man any less of a man by choosing not to be that way. I'm just saying, like, it's a rarity, just like it's a rarity to find a woman that's going to settle for someone that's doing less than her. I'm just saying it doesn't make the person less of a man.
I don't
like
think
you're
men
not
should be signing up for that.
Huh?
I don't think men should be signing up to be stepdaddies.
It's their preference, dude. There's some guys that actually really want kids and they
to.
don't have it. I'm just saying, like, there's such a stigma of
Say that
like
again. Say that again.
There are what the chat or what I said?
You know what those guys be stepdaddy? Because they can get no women like that. They probably their game sucked.
She
they
wasn't,
probably
no.
ugly looking, something like that.
No, she could have been. I think this what comes down to, like, and we talked about this before.
It was just a good woman.
Yeah,
she wasn't bad.
No, I think it was a good woman. Also, the fact of that men is more okay of settling and lowering our standards versus women. Women will. I don't feel like a lot of women will lower their standards when they feel like they're on that upper level or high class or that alpha woman or that grown woman, quote unquote shit. I don't think women would do that. You know what I'm saying? I think when women become stable, like I'm hearing women now, and I'm not trying to throw them under the bus, but I'm hearing women now saying after the fact they got kids, after they get like a certain age, now they're sitting there screaming on the Facebook and inboxing and DMs and texting saying, now I want to have a relationship. Now I want to settle.
Exactly.
Now
I want to get
decide.
married.
Why wasn't you trying to work on these situations from the beginning? That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's
this is why men shouldn't be signing up. We're gonna tell you why, because the stepdaddy is the cleanup man, bro. The stepdaddy is the safe plan, bro. That's what it is. These females nowadays, they know that if they get pregnant, right, they go through their whole phase, right? They start fucking with this guy, right? And they add to think about, like, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Look at Ciara, right? Ciara and Future situation, right?
Oh,
Ciara willingly signed up to be Future 5th baby mama, right? And then sucker ass Russell Wilson came in the cleanup man when that man couldn't have any women in the world that he wants. You see what I'm saying? That's a terrible. I mean, but it's different. Russell Wilson is a $200 million guy. So, but I'm talking about that. That's just something else. I'm talking about the normal guy out here. They shouldn't be signing up for those kind of deals, man, because they know that these women were getting around back in the day. Because some of them be having 2-3 different baby daddies. It's not like they be having one baby. They be having 2. Like your girlfriend, she had 3 kids, right? Your friend,
yeah,
right, Angelus? She had 3 kids. How many baby daddies?
1.
Okay, that's rare. That's rare right there. Usually be like 2 baby daddies.
Yeah, she stopped after that.
Usually be like 2 baby daddies, right?
Yeah.
But look, why as a man you want to sign up for that? And I know women go be like, oh, but you got kids too. It's not the same. It's not the same, man. It's not the same, yo. You see what I'm saying? Because most likely that woman picked that guy because he's the sucker that he probably can get no women. And she know like shit. You know what the women pick those guys? To help them raise them kids the majority of the time. They didn't even like them like that. They just like, you know what? I might as well.
I've heard of that. I have 100%. I'm not doubting you for saying.
I might as well partner in with this guy and at least let me get these kids through high school. And after that, I'm
good. Yep. That's pretty much what she told me.
There's a lot of messed up situations. What I'm talking about is like, I'm just saying it does not make less of a person if they choose to or choose not to engage with someone that's less than them. That's all I'm trying to say. Women are men. Women are men. Because I know some guys that like they don't mess with women that don't have something going for them. They don't, because they've already done it too many times by picking less women and those women have been selfish. They use the man for their money. They're not appreciative. Goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
I
Wait,
can make an argument that for by guys' wife and late girls with kids, that actually hurting what's going on right now because the society is messed up right now. If guys do not wife these girls with kids, it will force these women to go to actually stay with their baby daddy and do whatever it takes to work it out.
That's
Yes,
what
we will.
that's why I feel like it comes down to vetting your partner wisely. Like you gotta vet properly, bro. Like,
Mhm.
you know, a lot of stuff you know, Natasha was saying, like she's saying like she has some guy role models in her circle that pretty much navigate her in certain situations was like, hey, let me look at the eye for this, let me look out for this, let me know what to say, what to do, or you know, just to pick a little bit wisely. So I think that's what it comes down to. But you gotta vet your spouse wisely what you want. But I will say this on both sides: just be fair about the situation, especially if the woman is making more. I'm not saying the guy supposed to be looking for rich chicks. I mean, if I just happen to come across you and you're making more than I am, let's say 20 grand more, don't knock
It's
the guy
pretty much
down because
even.
yeah, but don't knock the guy down because he's making 20K less,
Oh,
30K
that's
less.
horrible. You're
You know
just
what I'm saying?
emasculating him at that point.
Yeah,
Why are you with that guy?
don't do that. But just know that if you're saying everything else is good, that's pretty much the main question I'm asking with every woman. If all the other quality is good and the financial is not there, either find a way to have a conversation if he's willing to, like you said, you want him to come up, great, let's have that conversation. Because especially if the foundation of communication is what? Communication, right? So if you know number one firsthand, you can't talk to that guy, off the rip, let him go. I don't care how cute he is. I don't care how much money he making. If we can't have no honest conversations, let's go. Like the honesty you made earlier, Mika. Hey, I went to the bathroom, I took a poop, blah blah blah, and he just he was all about wool doing. Okay, well, what happened if we get engaged? What happened if we get married? Dog, like real talk, nigga. If I go take a shit or if I make an accident, you got to clean it up. You got to pick me up. That's facts. That's facts. Marriage is not no pretty game. Engagement, we living together. When we take these steps, especially now, the age we are now, like, let's be real. I mean, y'all is probably like, you know, late 20s, whatever. But reality is, if we're living together and everything else, the phase of life now is, hey, mom passing, family members passing. Those are the time phases we're going through now. It's not like when we're 20s and the most extravagant thing probably happen is what we go off to a cruise or a vacation and some dumb stuff like that. No, real life shit is happening now. So that's the stuff we got to deal with. But you're
Yeah.
having a pussy foot over somebody flushing a toilet and blah, blah. Okay, well, you told me, you checked me about it. I apologize. Let's move the fuck on. Now, if I
Yeah.
still keep doing it, okay, then that's something we need to work on or make the choice. That's it. But if you can't have no conversations in a
It
relationship,
says those kind of things say a lot about people because I'll tell you this, that guy, like, it wasn't a good relationship, any of that, blah blah blah. But when it came time, I had a fever of 104 one time, and I was like on the floor crying. This man was sick too, but I had that fever. I was calling him because I couldn't even scream. That man came in, he swooped me up, he like cooled me down, he put me in the shower, he took care of me the way I hadn't been taken care of in a like by very many people, by my mom. You know what I mean? And it's what when you correlate both of those different situations, it is absolutely about vetting the person and seeing what they're about and what they're wanting to make with you and what they're not wanting to make with you, how much they care and how much they don't care. Like, I don't know. I think
and
you're really valid when you say like it's about the vetting process.
yeah, and I'm making a point right here, tagging on to what Tyrone said. After 50K, a 20K paycheck is a different isn't much of a different after taxes. I agree to that because, and I'm gonna be honest, when I was married long time ago, right at like I say like 23, for 6 years, didn't work out. She made more than I did. She was the career woman. I pretty much did, I guess, like a little bit of reverse role. I took the back burner where allegedly at the time we did have kids. Unfortunately, it wasn't mine. That's a whole nother story. But at the time, we was the family orientated, married, husband and wife, kid. So I took the role of let me get a job to work around the kid's schedule because she was the career woman. She didn't want to work around the kid's schedule. This is her words. Not exactly her words. So I'm finding a job to work graveyard shift to make sure it's around his schedule. She could have been making, I'm just throwing a number. Let's just say she could have been making 70. I could have been making 30K a year. I saved. I worked on my credit. I saved. She could not get her car off the lot when she was going to purchase a car. It came down to, at the end of the day, calling me, say, hey, do you have $100 so I can pay this man to get the car off the lot? And then when I helped her out, the car's in her name and anything else. Again, I'm a grown-ass man. Do you, boo-boo? That's my wife. This is yours. Down the line, when I even just like, yo, let me just use the car to go to work. Let me flex on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? No, that's my car. What? What?
We both agree that's not cool.
We don't work with each other no more, man. Everybody's to themselves.
Well, this is what have these guys now, like in that mind space, like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just gonna do me. So that's why I say when we find these women, and let's say you do find these good guys and we start coming out, trust me.
You should know that's their character before that situation even happens.
Oh no, but it was a trial, and this is part of the life lessons you grow up. So it came to these little trials and errors. Like, hey, let me get to this, let me get to that. Now you start learning things as you go. I was young and dumb. My process vetting wasn't that high on the scale. It was just like, hey, if I'm in it to win it, this is who I am. I got you. I'm doing this. I got you. That was pretty much my whole mentality because I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship, and then when everything starts fucking up, that's my best lesson right there. Every fuck up that relationship, lesson learned, lesson learned, lesson learned. So now when something comes up, I'm like Scooby-Doo with a Scooby snake. My eyebrow raised up. This don't sound right. We going to a haunted house?
The way our society is set up, man, the men have to have way more money than hers in order for you to like kind of like have everything controlled. You see what I'm saying? It's just how it is, man, because everything is materialistic nowadays. It's all about material stuff. It's about like keeping up with the Joneses and stuff like that. That's it.
I agree. But we're gonna end it off at that note because I don't want to drag everybody else out.
Okay.
And you said that too quick, dude.
I got the family, like that's why I keep stopping every now. The family keep coming in and stuff.
All right, you gonna get to your Henny, brother. We gonna get you there.
Nah, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be like Poppy tonight and start some lives while I'm at the party.
Hey,
bitch, I'm gonna be partying with the family, so we're gonna get drunk.
Just don't do no twerking.
I got no women to go to.
I'm gonna do. What do you mean? Don't do no twerking.
Don't do no twerking. Because ever since Poppy brought that up, I seen you did that twice. I was like, this is not cool, man.
I've been doing twerking. What is wrong with you?
Hey, forget Angelus. I love all the twerking.
A heavy twerker.
Yeah, it's like some crazy ass shit. I like.
I'll tell you this. It's a really short dress.
The fact that she my friend Natasha, I'm like, you know, one of friends like you just like walk away like no. She's twerking. I'll be over here when she's done. That's a lot. Yeah, she's doing a lot right now.
That girl twerks so much.
You have no idea how out of the wild. I'm like, woo!
All the time.
I believe it.
All the time.
Oh, y'all get lit.
You do it again, slap her for me, please. Just as a friend. Just slap her like just like no. That's too much.
I'm gonna slap it good.
Okay.
Not in the bad way.
You handle that one. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a real friend. Thanks.
I'll let you handle that.
It's fun when she gets to twerking. She steals the show.
I believe it.
Phones come out. That's all.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that with the phones coming out. I don't like phones coming out. I just like doing it for fun. But then all of a sudden I turn around, I'm like, what the hell?
Of course. Welcome to the world of what? Media.
World star.
World star all day.
Tagged.
World star.
Popping up on everybody's stories.
Don't say nothing to A65 when the kids be like, Grandma, that's you.
Grandma was a special lady. Grandma was a real special lady. Let me tell you.
I can do it too, Grandma.
I'll show them.
No.
Yeah, that's a talent.
In my mind, my mother still had me by the stork. You hear me, goddammit? And carried me through the babies through a basket.
He was flown in.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to walk in on it. I don't give a damn. So there you go. But on that note, we're gonna end it. So, but I appreciate everybody coming in and dropping on through. Minka, like, God damn it, you just changed. Let's go on to that.
I texted you. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go."
Fucking her and Duke. I swear to God, her and Duke.
There's snake. I know, right? I thought of Duke right now. There's like snakes and puppies and all sorts of things at this party tonight. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I gotta.
saw that.
Oh yeah,
Like anybody got a puppy we can borrow?
Yeah.
I'm the homebody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the homebody.
Now, when you come out here, you think you're just gonna come out and visit and be like, "Oh, we're just gonna work on the podcast." I'm gonna do a live, and you're gonna be with me at Warwick. I'm gonna be like, "Hubby's here."
Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna be Drake with the headphones, chilling in the back though.
Oh my God!
Her worst nightmare.
Oh my
Eating
God.
hot wings.
I'm gonna be twerking on you, making you so uncomfortable.
Oh,
Poppy's like, wait, what's gonna happen when I come? I want to come.
Nah, he probably cursed me out. Angelus, you a stupid motherfucker, man. You ain't do that nothing about that ass. I know him. I know him.
I asked him last time,
and that's why he don't got no girlfriend.
Exactly.
I was like,
hey, I'm lonely, man.
I saw you and Jazz in that IG. You ain't do nothing. You stupid nigga.
I'm gonna let Minka gonna hook me up, man. She got one of her pretty girls on Natasha. Natasha's my new homie now, so they're gonna hook me up.
Oh, we're homies now? Because last I heard, you said I can't have female friends. I'll fuck them all.
Female friends and homies, different things.
Actually, he said he'll fuck them all, but that's a whole other story. I'm good with them.
I'll say this. I think I'm a little bit different when it comes to having guy friends because I grew up with my mom having guy friends, and
I think it's like for everybody because I was raised up by women, and I think the absent father figure, so that pretty much played a role in my part, but more the women raised up in my family. So I learned a lot. I actually appreciate the women in my family, or just the women growing up, high school friends, whatever. So I appreciate them a lot. That's my best ally, ally. So I appreciate them because you learn a lot. God damn it, when they want to be straightforward, cold blooded.
You're in line about that.
Oh yeah, cold blooded. But on that
100%.
note, let the ladies get to what they got to do. Everybody enjoy their night. I appreciate everybody for coming on to the podcast again. If you feel free, next week we have another one great for you guys. Miss Natasha is more than welcome anytime. Feel free to subscribe to the Gray Pill Podcast. You can find us on the Facebook community. You can find us also on the Instagram and also on Spotify, which will be uploaded every time we do something here. All right.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Share this content.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Angela.